Hello friends, hope you all are doing well. Myself Anurodh Ankit. Today we are going to start our new chapter, that is average. Average is not just a chapter, rather it is a concept in itself. Whatever the concept we will learn here will be applied throughout the quantitative aptitude, means the application part of average will be there in the entire chapter, whatever we will learn onwards. So average, what does the term average means? And it has a significant role in the paper. Means in the question paper, you will find a lot of questions on this concept, that is average. This concept can be used in profit and loss. This concept can be used in percentage. So you will see the applications of average in the entire chapters in most of the chapters of quantitative aptitude. So we just need to clear our basic concept, the term, what does the term average means? So average means equal distribution. Means if all the items are distributed equally, then how much each will get, that equal value is said to be the average. Means there are 5 items. So when you will distribute these 5 items equally, then how much each will get, that equal value will be the average. Okay, suppose there are 5 children and 10 chocolates. So you will distribute this 10 chocolate among these 5 children. So how much each children will get? How much? So that value which each children will get, that will be the average. So each children will get what? 2 chocolates. So 2 chocolate will be the average. Means when all the items are distributed equally, then how much each will get, that equal value is said to be the average. This is a very important concept in itself. I will solve a lot of questions on the basis of this concept. Regarding formula part, there is no such formula required in average. Only one thing we need to remember, that average is total upon number of quantity, and whenever you have to find total, what you do, you multiply the average by the number of quantity, that becomes the total. Okay, so in this average chapter there are 2 methods. One is box method and another is the formula method, by which you will find the average. Formula method, I have just now told you that average is total upon number of quantity, and another is the box method. What does the box method say? Suppose there are 5 numbers, 10, 15, 18, 20, 25, and we have to calculate the average of this 5 number. Okay, so first I will explain you the box method. So how to calculate it? Suppose there are 5 boxes. This is 10, this is 15, this is somewhere 18, this is somewhere 20, and this is 25. So by this box method, how do we calculate the average? So this box method says that all the box should be placed equally. Means the bottom and the top should be the equal for all the boxes when you will calculate the average. Okay, so let's say take this box as the average 18. Okay, so according to the average, this will be the line. So every box, let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E. So every box will be of the same height, that is the height of 18. So here this box A is 10 and the average is 18. So it is how much less than 18? So 10 less. So right here minus 8. It is how much less than 18? So it is 3 less. Right here minus 3. This box D is how much more than 18? So this is plus 2. And this box is how much more than 18? So this is plus 7. So minus 8 minus 3 plus 2 plus 7. This is minus 11 plus 9. That is minus 2. Means minus here signifies that it is minus 2 means now you will distribute this minus 2 among this 5 because you have supposed the average to be 18. So now the new average will be 18 minus 2 upon 5. That will be 18 minus 0.4. That will be 17.6. This box method is slightly difficult, but in most of the cases, whenever you will follow this box method, the problem will get solved within 20 seconds. The conventional method is a universal method. You can use that method to find the average. But when the question will be tough, this box method will help you. So I will explain you both the concept in most of the questions. Wherever it will be required, I will explain you the box method as well as the conventional method. So which method suits you, you can go for that. But my suggestion would be that read both the method, box method as well as conventional method, because when the question will be tough, this box method will help you. Okay, now the simple method to solve the average, that is 10 plus 15 plus 18 plus 20 plus 25. So this will be how to add this. So there should be a smart trick to add it. 25 plus 15 should be 40, and 40 plus 10 50, and 20 that is 70 plus 18 that is 88. So average will be 88 upon 5. Now I have told you how to divide the number by 5. So just multiply the numerator by 2, it will become 176, and divide it by 10, it will become 17.6. So average is 17.6. Okay. So now let's proceed towards the question and we will solve the question. Question number 1. A batsman scores 35, 45 and 37 runs in the first, second and third innings respectively. Find the average runs in these innings. So we have to find average. So box method, this is 35, this is 37 and this is 45. So you don't require all the time to make this box. You can say that 35, 45 and 37. So suppose the average is 35. Now this is how much more than 35? So this is plus 10. This is how much more than 35? So this is plus 2. So this is plus 12. So plus 12 will be divided upon 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 units. So this will be plus 4. So means the average will be 35 plus 4, that is 39. You can suppose any number, like you can say that let's say the average is 45. So if it will be minus, the minus will be distributed among all the 3. So you will subtract 45 minus from that value. So let's say the average is 45. So it is how much less? It is 10 less, it is 0 and it is 37 and 45. So minus 8. So minus 18. Minus 18 will be divided upon 3, that is minus 6. 45 minus 6, the answer is 39. By whatever means, the answer will be the same. The answer will become 39 only. Now by the conventional method, what you will do, 35 plus 45 plus 37 by 3, that is 35 plus 45 is 80 and 30, 110 and 7, 117 upon 3. If it would be 120, then you would write 40. It is 3 less, so it will be 39. You can apply this type of calculation to make your calculation fast. Else you can cancel this by 3 table and 9 table. This will also become 39. Okay. Now the next question. The average of 15 numbers is 25. Here there is 15 numbers. 15 numbers and the average is 25. So there will be 15 boxes like this and the average is 25. Each box has the same height. Now if 5 is given to each, what will be the new average? So average, read the definition of average and this question will get automatically solved. What is average? Average means equal distribution, means each. So whatever the operation you do with each, same will be done in terms of average. So if you are adding 5 to each, the average will also increase by 5. If you are subtracting 10 from each, the average will also decrease by 10. So here the average of 15 numbers is 25. If 5 is given to each given number, so the average will also increase by 5. So new average will become 25 plus 5, that is 30. So by this method, you can solve the question within 2 to 3 seconds. Just by reading the question, you will say that the average, if 5 is given to each, and each means average. So average will also increase by 5. So average will become 30. By the conventional method, how you will do it? Total of 15 numbers. That is 15 into 25. Now 15 into 25, how to multiply it? I have already explained in the basic calculation that 5 into 5, it will be 25, and 2 plus 1, 3. So 325, 3 into 1, 325, and 50. That is 375. Now, new total. So, new total will be 5 is given to each. So 25 plus 5, that is 30. So 30 into 15, that is 450. Now the total is 450, you have to find the average. So total by quantity, that is 15. So 450 by 15, that is 30. So this method will take some time, but when you will solve by this method, this will take only 3 to 4 seconds to solve the question. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. The average marks obtained by 120 candidates in a certain examination is 35. Find the total marks. So total marks is how much? Total is average into quantity. So average is 35 and quantity is 120. So how you will calculate 35 into 120? So it will be 35 into 2 into 60. Can we write it like this? 35 into 2 into 60. So it will become 70 into 60. 70 into 60 is how much? 4200. So 4200 is your answer. Okay, let's proceed towards the next question. Find the average of first 5 prime numbers. So first of all, we have to write what are the first 5 prime numbers. That is 1, no. 1 is neither prime nor composite. So don't consider 1 as a prime number. The first prime number will be 2, then 3, then 5, then 7. 9 is not prime, then 11. Now add this 11 plus 5, sorry, 11 plus 7, 18, and 5 plus 3 plus 2 is 10. 18 plus 10 is 28. 28 upon 5. You have to find the average. So 28 upon 5. Now how to divide by 5? Just multiply here 2. So here also it will become 2. So it will become 56 upon 10, that is 5.6. So to enhance your speed, 28 upon 5, just in your mind, 28 into 2 is 56. So 56 by 10 is 5.6. Write it directly. Okay. Here the average of 7 consecutive positive integer is 26. What is the smallest of these? Now here average of any consecutive number is average of n consecutive number. If there are n consecutive number, so how will you find the average of n consecutive number? So average will be first number plus last number by 2. This is the average. Okay, so here the average of 7 consecutive positive integers is 26. So the first number, let's say the first number is x, so second number will be x plus 1, the third number will be x plus 2, and so on. Seventh number will be x plus 6. These are the consecutive numbers. Okay, so what we have read, for the consecutive numbers, the average is first number plus last number by 2. So average is x plus 6 by 2, that is 2x plus 6 by 2, and average we know that it is 26. So equate it by 26. So 2x plus 6 equals to 52. Now 2x equals 52 minus 6, that is 46. Now x is equal to 23. Now they are asking what is the smallest of these. The smallest of these is x. So x is 23. So 23 is the answer. Else if you would have followed the conventional method, you would have done it like this: x plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 5 plus x plus 6 upon 7, that is equal to 26. It will take a lot of time, so don't follow that method. The average of any consecutive number is first number plus last number, or we can say that average of arithmetic progression is also first number plus last number by 2. Like if the numbers are 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25. So these numbers are in AP, arithmetic progression. So here the average will be, these numbers are in arithmetic progression. This is 25. Here the average 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So here the average will be first number plus last number by 2. The first number is 5, last number is 25 by 2. That is 30 by 2. The average is 15. So our average is 15. Okay. I have taken one more question on this concept so that the concept will get clear. The average of 4 consecutive integer a, b, c and d is 56.5. Let's say a, b, c and d. Average is 56.5 and it's a consecutive integer. So a x, b x plus 1, c x plus 2 and d x plus 3. Now the average is 56.5 and the average of consecutive numbers, we know that x first number plus last number by 2, x plus 3 by 2. This is equal to 56.5. So 2x plus 3 is equivalent to 56.5 into 2. How to multiply 56.5 into 2? 50 into 2 is 100. 6.5 into 2 is 13. So 113. Now 2x is 110. So x is 55. Now a is 55. So c will be x plus 2, that is 57. So we have to find the product of a and c. How to find the product? Here 55 into 57. Now can we write it as 5 into 11 into 57? Now we know how to multiply any number by 11. So it will become 7. 7 plus 5, 2, 1 carry, 5 and 6. Now 627 into 5. Now we also know that how to multiply any number by 5. So just multiply it by 10 and divide it by 2. So it will become 6270. Half of 6270 is 3135. So 55 into 57 is 3135. So 3135 is the answer for this question. I am explaining you here the calculation part, because whenever you will solve the DI in the examination, your calculation should be quite fast, else you would not cope up with other students, because there the time is limited. Okay, this question number 7. Now look, a man bought 13 shirts of rupees 50 each, 15 pants of rupees 60 each, and 12 pair of shoes at rupees 65 a pair. Find the average value of each article. For this question, I will explain you the two methods. That is first the box method, and next one is conventional method. Box method. Here there are 13 shirts, 50 each, means average is 50. For 15 pants, average is 60. And for 12 pair of shoes, average is 65. 12 pair of shoes, average is 65. Let's say the average is 50. So the height will be 50. Now this is how much more than 50? So 10 more. So each quantity will be 10 more. So there are 15 quantity. So each will be 10 more. So it will become plus 150, means plus 10 into 15 plus 150. Here how much is more? So each quantity is 15 more than the average, because we have considered average as 50 and this is 65. So each quantity is 15 more. So it will become plus 15 into 12. Now how to calculate plus 15 into 12? So 15 into 2 is 30, 30 into 6 is 180. So it will be 180. Now this 150 and 180, this is how much? 330. So 330 will be divided among 13 plus 15 plus 12. That is 13 plus 12 is 25 and 15, that is 40. Now divide it. So it will become 8.25. Now the average will be 58, 50 plus 8.25, that is 58.25. By this method, here I am explaining you, still I took nearly 40 to 45 seconds to explain you. But if you learn this method and if you will solve the question on this method, it will save your time. Now the conventional method, how you will do? You will find the total price for 13 shirts. The total price for 13 shirts will be 13 into 50. Then total price for 15 pants will be 15 into 60. Then total price for 12 pair of shoes, that is 12 into 65. And then you will divide all these by the number of quantity. The number of quantity will be 13 shirts plus 15 pants, that is 28, and plus 12, that is 40. Now 13 into 50 is how much? 650, plus 15 into 60 is how much? 900, plus 12 into 65. If you done it, if you will do it smartly, still you can manage this method also. 12 into 65, here it is 65, multiplied by 2, it will become 130, and here take 2 from here, so it will become 6. So 130 into 6, that is 780. Okay, now you will add all this and divide by 40. So adding on all this, you will get 2330 upon 40, that is 58.25. Now by any method you will get the same answer, but you should learn this method, the box method. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Okay, the average weight of 8 persons increases by 2.5 kg when one of them, whose weight is 56 kg, is replaced by a new person. What could be the weight of new person? Suppose there are 8 persons. Let's say the 8 persons are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Now their average weight will be something, let's say X. Now when one of them, whose weight is 56 kg, let's suppose C is that person whose weight is 56 kg. Now C is replaced by a new person, means C is going out and some new person, let's say I is coming in place of C. So C is having a weight of 56 kg. If I would have the same weight of 56 kg, then there will be no change in average. The average will remain the same as the earlier average. Okay. Now, if the weight of I is less than the weight of C, means C is having 56 kg, let's say the weight of I is 50 kg. Now, when this I will come in and C will go out, then the average will decrease. And there will be one more case, when the weight of I will be more than the weight of C, means suppose the weight of I is 60 kg, it is more than 56 kg. So when I will come, I will just take the place of C. So it has taken the place of C, but it has brought 4 more with itself, because 60 kg and 56 kg. So in place of C, it will just fix up to 56, and still 4 are remaining. The 4 will be divided among these 8. Okay, so among these 8, 4 will be divided. So 4 will be divided among 8, that will be 1 by 2, that is 0.5. So the average weight will increase by 0.5, because each will get 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So the average will increase by 0.5. So here we are seeing the average is increased by 2.5 kg, means the weight of I must be greater than C, and each is getting 2.5. So means how much extra is I having? So I is having 2.5 into 8, that is 20. So I will come and fix with the place of C, that is with 56, and it is distributing 20 among this 8. So it will become 56 plus 20, that is 76. Means if the weight of I is 76 kg and it is coming in place of C, so this 76 will come here and this C will go out. So it will take the place of C as earlier. So their place of C is vacant for 56. So it will fulfill that 56. But still 20 is remaining. So 20 will be divided among this 8. So 20 by 8, that is 2.5. That is the thing that each will increase by 2.5. So here it is written that the 8 persons weight, average weight increases by 2.5. So the answer is 56 plus 20, that is 76. So in the examination hall, you don't have to do all these things. Once you read the average weight increases by some amount, that is here it is written 2.5, and there are 8%. So what you will do, 2.5 into 8, that is 20. Add it with 56, you will get the answer. Within 5 seconds, you will solve this question. Here I am explaining you the entire part so that you can develop the concept over here. Okay, the next question. The average expenditure of a man for the first 5 months is 120 and for the next 7 months is 130. What is his monthly average income if he saves rupees 290 in that year? Okay, so we know that income equals to expenditure plus saving. Okay, so total expenditure plus total saving, that will be the total income. So total saving is given 290. Now how to find the total expenditure? So expenditure for first 5 months and expenditure for next 7 months, the average is given. So from here we can find the total for the first 5 months for expenditure. So it will be 120 into 5, that is 600. And for the next 7 months, the expenditure will be 130 into 7, that is 910. So the total expenditure will be 910 plus 600, that is 1510. Now the total expenditure is 1510 and the total saving is 290. So 1510 plus 290, that is the total income comes out to be 1800. So total income is 1800. What is the average monthly income? So 1800 divided by 12, that is 150. So 150 is the correct answer. Okay, now let's proceed towards the another question. The average temperature for the first 3 days is 27 degrees Celsius and of the next 3 days is 29 degrees Celsius. If the average of the whole week is 28.5 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature of the last day? Okay, so again I will explain you this question by the two methods, box method and conventional method. By box method, it is given that for the entire 7 days, the average is 28.5. So for the first 3 days, the average is 27. Okay, so first 3 days, the average is 27. For the next 3 days, the average is 29. So it is 29, it is 27. Now, what will be the temperature for the last day so that the average becomes 28.5? So how you will solve it by the box method? The box method says that the height will be the same. So we have placed 28.5 here. Now for the first 3 days, it is 27. So how much less than the average? That is 28.5, 1.5 less. So 1.5 less for 1 day. So here it is 3 days. So it is minus 4.5. Minus 1.5 into 3, that is minus 4.5. Here 28.5 and 29, how much is more? So plus 0.5. So plus 0.5 for 1 day. So for 3 days, it will plus 0.5 into 3, that is plus 1.5. Now whatever will be the deficit, so we have to fulfill that deficit, and if there is some surplus, so we will remove the surplus. So here minus 4.5 and plus 1.5, that is minus 3. So minus 3 is the deficit. So for the last day, we have to score this 3 run more to make the average 28.5. So we will add 3 over here. So it will become 31.5. This is the box method. Now I will explain you this question via conventional method. Conventional method. Total temperature for 7 days will be how much? 28.5 into 7. How to calculate 28.5 into 7? 30 into 7 is how much? 210. And minus 1.5 into 7. 1.5 into 7 is how much? 10.5. So it will become 190, sorry, 210 minus 10, that is 199.5. Okay. Now this is 199.5, means the total temperature for 7 days is 199.5 degrees Celsius. Now the total temperature for the first 3 days is 27 into 3, and the total temperature for the next 3 days is 29 into 3. So total temperature for the 6 days we know, total temperature for the 7 day we know. So by removing this total temperature for the 6th day, we can find that total temperature for the 7th day. That is 27 into 3 is how much? 81. 29 into 3 is how much? 87. So 81 plus 87 is how much? 168. So 199.5 minus 168, that is 31.5. So the temperature of the last day will be 31.5. I think you have got this conventional method, that we calculated the total temperature for the 7 days and we removed the total temperature for the 6 days. So how we find the total temperature for the 6 days, the total temperature for the 3 days and for the next 3 days. Okay, let's proceed towards the next question. A cricketer scored 180 runs in the first test and 258 runs in the second. How many runs should he score in the third test so that his average score in the 3 tests would be 230? Now, one is the box method, it says 230. So for the first day, he has scored 180. So how much it is less? So minus 50. For the second day, he has scored 258. How much it's more? Plus 28. Now, what will be the score for the last day so that the average score becomes 230? So for the last day, we have to see that whether he is in deficit or surplus. So here minus 50 plus 28, that is minus 22. So he is in deficit. So he has to fulfill this deficit. So in the average, this deficit will get added and it will become 252. So 252 is the answer. So that 252 runs should he score in the third test to match his average score by 230 runs. Okay, now the conventional method. Total score for 3 tests would be 230 into 3, that is 690. Now total score for 2 match each 180 plus 258, that is 438. Now the score in the last match or in the third match is 690 minus 438, that is 252. So by any method, you will get the same answer, 252. So I hope friends, you have learned a lot of concept on average today. We will see you in our next lesson. For that, have a nice day. Okay, bye.